I'm Harley Morenstein. On Car and Driver, we put together a whole bunch of lists of car-related topics, such as the best of this or the worst of that. This time, however, we're gonna do something special. We're busting out from behind the wheel and onto the big screen. We're still talking about cars, though, except in this case, we're talking about how they're used in movies, or in some cases, overused in movies. Are you prepared for the top 5 most cliché car chases? You all know what I'm talking about. One of the things that's common in every action movie is the chase scene. Where do you think the saying, cut to the chase, comes from anyways? But with so many movies and so many chase scenes, they reuse the same elements over and over again to the point that they've rendered them cliché.
Can you even have an action movie without a car chase scene? I don't think so. I mean, you gotta have some point of the movie where you running from something, and we don't wanna see you running. We damn sure don't wanna see you on a horse. So you gotta be in a car.
An action movie without a good car chase is Steel Magnolias.
The first car chase cliché on the list is driving through boxes and fruit carts and other low-cost, lightweight obstacles that do little or no damage to your car. For some reason, the streets of every movie set are filled with things that, when you hit them, will fly all over the place. I don't know about you, but it's pretty rare in my driving experience when I go careening off the road that there's a fruit stand or an enormous stack of pillows. It's usually something a little bit more grounded, like a tree.
The stunt that I love to see, and you see it every single movie, is the hitting the fruit cart. Maybe that's why we're the fattest country in the world. We've used all of our healthy foods in car chases and movies. Thanks, Hollywood. You're killing us.
With any chase, it can't just be two cars really going totally flat out. There has to be ups and downs. Oh, he's swerving. Oh, you know, he's gonna make it. No, he's not. The bad guy's gaining, the good guy's. And so different obstacles need to be in position. Otherwise, it's a drag race.
It heightens it into another world. I mean, it is really, after all, another world.
But you know, if they didn't have it, I would be like, where's the guys with the plate glass? Where's the chickens? This ain't no real car chase. So I think I'm so accustomed to seeing it that I want to see it now. I want to see them make it even more intricate. Why not like a pickup truck full of like Asian schoolgirls? That would be nice to see them spill out the truck while the car go by.
The next cliché on our list is that if there's a car that will absolutely get the most beat up, it's gonna be a cop car. Let's face it, for some reason, cop cars just take such a beating. Whether the cops are the good guys or the bad guys, black and whites are always the car that get the most bashed up. Even when the good guy is another cop, they're always in an unmarked car. Meanwhile, the squad cars, no matter what, will end up flipping over or falling in a ditch or smashing into another cop car.
We like to see the bad guy get away sometime. So we want to see cop cars doing flips and flying off a bridge. We don't want the cops to get hurt. We just want to see the cop car flip over, and then they show that scene where the cop crawls out of it. Ooh, I'm getting too old for this.
The nature of any kind of an action film is good guys and bad guys, and somehow or other there's cops involved usually. And they're fun cars to wreck.
Like to pass the police driver's test, you have to drunkenly hit every single cone and then careen into the instructor. You didn't pass. Why not? I didn't hit anything. That's the problem.
It's just quite a reliable conflict to have officers of the law involved in these types of things because obviously somebody's breaking the law. And stay out of the way, otherwise you're gonna get creamed.
I think it's always 100 cop cars because you can always like replace cop cars in a scene, right? It's easy to just bring another cop car in. But if you got like a $300,000 car that's in a, it's like you can't replace that.
The next one on the list is the power oversteer. Now, you know what I'm talking about. Every chase has its close-up scene with the cars zipping around, kicking the tail out of every corner. It happens so much in some movies you think the cars are driving around the same block over and over again, which is probably how they shot the scene. It's just dumb. I mean, when I'm in a high-speed car chase, I never turn that much.
I think we see the power oversteering around the corner because the audience is really expecting it. And it gives, again, filmmakers an opportunity to put in squealing tires, maybe some smoke, maybe a little bit of jeopardy. Oh, is he gonna, oh, he's caught it, oh, great. Otherwise, if they just went like that, it just wouldn't be as fun.
I do power oversteer on every corner over and over again, but only when I'm in a rental.
It makes them look badass, let's be honest here. When you see the hero or the bad guy turning that wheel like that, you're like, look at that dude's arms.
Exploding cars is our next cliche, and it's become so cliche that it's now a movie cliche to make fun of the exploding cars cliche. And why shouldn't it be? It happens all the time for the most ridiculous circumstances, like bumping into another car or falling in water. In reality, less than 1% of car accidents result in fire. In movies, however, if there's a car, it's gonna blow up. Or maybe you're just not watching an awesome movie.
I mean, yeah, you know what? You want a conclusion, you want something to happen in the car chase scene, so you gotta have cars blow up. It don't have to be the end of the car chase, but at some point, I wanna see something do one of these and land on its top and then explode.
An explosion really is just a nice end. It's a period at the end of the sentence. And it also, in some ways, is like a cliche movie language. Okay, this sequence is over, and you can relax until the next one comes along.
It's very important to blow up the car at the end of this scene so you don't have to pay that actor anymore.
But you gotta see some explosions. I mean, that's what men are all about. We gotta see that money shot. I wanna see something exploding.
Now, our next and last cliche has become very common in recent years. Driving the wrong way on a one-way street is meant to get viewers on the edge of their seats. But when I'm watching, I'm always thinking, you're an idiot. Driving the wrong way on a one-way street is a surefire way to get yourself killed in an accident almost immediately. Worst evasion strategy ever.
I mean, the only reason anybody's gonna go down a one-way street is they're trying to get a shortcut out of Dodge, as we say.
They keep showing this scene with the wrong way driving because we all fear that. Even when you watch the news and you see, somebody was running from the cops and they went the wrong way on the highway, or, ooh, Lindsay Lohan's drunk and she went the wrong way. It's like, that's some dangerous right there.
It's a very reliable source of conflict. Visually, it's entertaining, often funny, and rarely do you see any kind of head-on on a one-way street because that's the end of the scenario.
If somebody tried to lose the cops on a one-way street, they would just die. You just turn right into oncoming traffic that's going 40 miles an hour. That's an 80-mile-an-hour collision. That's instant death.
If you going down the highways late night and you see a car coming to you, and it's Lindsay Lohan driving, I would all over myself.
There you have it, 5 of the worst car chase cliches. Let us know some of your favorite car chase cliches in the comments section below. Subscribe to Car and Driver and watch more episodes of The Rundown. Peace.